Yeah. Hey, kick some knowledge with your partner, you can spit your game. Kick some knowledge with your partner, you can spit your game. Kick some knowledge with your partner, you can spit your game. Legendary conversations people want to know when you're on the way to.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Spit Your Game podcast. Today I have a Greenwood High standout. He played at Lee University. He was a JUCO All-American, JUCO All-Star, and he played multiple years overseas. I got my brother, Kedrick, Modie Johnson. Modie, what's good, man?
What's going on, man?
Man, appreciate you, man. Jumping on. It took a while, but we here, man, so I appreciate you.
You know how you are.
Yeah. So what you currently doing now, man?
Man, working, man. I'm a regular man with a regular job, man.
Okay.
I used to be a truck driver, but I'm here for the family, man. So still drive a little bit, but just doing some local work.
Local work. Here in Texas, man, it's hot, man. How you withstand that heat, man?
I don't, man. That heat punch me every day, man.
Yeah.
And I sweat bad, and I'm outside moving a lot, man. So you can't withstand it. Deal with it, or they're gonna deal with you.
Deal with you. Yeah. So we're gonna get back a little bit to your background, man. Born and raised, man. What you was born and raised?
What?
Born and raised. Where were you born and raised?
Greenwood, Mississippi.
Greenwood. You got any siblings?
And I got a bunch of them.
We ain't gonna have you go down the line, though. But
I got a bunch of them.
But okay. So the neighborhood you grew up in, man. GP West Side, as they call it. How was it growing up in your neighborhood?
Man, it's kind of what you make it. You know, at the time we grew up, man, it was all fun. You know, so we did what kids did. You know, knock on doors at night, and play hide and seek. We rode bikes, we rollerblade. You know, so but them the fun time. But you had the times where you got neighborhood bullies, man.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they run you home, sometimes they beat you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There were times where it was smoke in the neighborhood.
Right.
It still wasn't a good time to be outside. So the neighborhood is what it is. Growing up, we had them times.
So you really had to make light of certain situations that happened when you was coming from school, going to school, stuff like that. And
definitely, man. I had 3 older sisters in the household with me, so before, you know, the neighborhood knew me, they knew me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because my sister was out, they basically knew everybody in the neighborhood, so I was just an up-and-coming Johnson.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So let's get into the sports. Was sports your first love? Did you just, was it always sports, or was it something before sports that you enjoyed?
Man, believe it or not, he used to be flipping, man.
For real?
Man, we had some acrobatic cats in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, we used to enjoy flipping, we started on a mattress. Anybody in the yard we could find a good mattress in, we always had this one spot where we can pull them to.
Yeah.
Started flipping on the mattress, then we went to hard ground, and then we just went AWOL from there. Flipping off the play sets in the park.
Yeah.
We flipping off the house. I started flipping off our house on Jackson Street, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I used to climb up the meter in the back that runs up the back of the house.
Okay, yeah, the great meter. Yeah.
And I can reach over the roof and grab the top part and pull myself up. My mom was, hey, be back down that damn meter. You know what I'm saying? Do my flipping. I'm good for the rest of the day.
So you in there daredevil?
Oh, yeah, man. We used to do flips, man. All of us. To name a few: Boosie, Lil Don, T, Marvin Reedy, which we used to call Fresh. And we had some greats to flip, boy. I'm telling you, there was be some hood Olympics going on.
Don was cold, man.
Don
was cold.
Man, you want to see some of the fastest backflips in the world? You see T and you see Don.
Man, I done seen Don.
You want to see some of the strongest backflips in the world? Marvin Reedy. That boy used to slap them legs so hard on the back. He used to do them, man. 10, 15, 20 of them.
Yeah.
But I was a heavier kid, so you gonna get by. 6 out of me on a good day.
Good day.
Before I'd been a broke arm.
So it slowed you down.
Yeah, that was it, man.
Okay. So what age did you gravitate to playing sports?
Age, we played basketball every day. But that was just for fun. Every day. I got serious about it. It was about my 8th grade year. I just tried out for the team, man, just to be doing something.
Yeah.
End up making the team, being the last name on the list. So, to me, I'm the man behind that.
Right.
But about 8th grade, so
8th grade.
8th grade, I got serious about it.
Was it just always basketball? Was it football, baseball, or just
Then it was always basketball.
Okay.
Always basketball. I didn't play too much football.
Yeah. So who did you look up to growing up?
As far as sports or
Just it could be sports, could be in general.
in life, my mama, man. Not just saying that as like a cliche,
Right.
but my mama, a hard-working woman. I had an older sister that used to like to look good, and 2 twin sisters that used to like to look good. And my mama provided that, man.
Right.
Growing up, sometimes I think she worked 3 jobs, man. 3 jobs in a day. You know what I'm saying? So instilling that hard work, I can say it just came from her.
Okay. Fast forward a little bit, man. So you were saying 8th grade, you gravitated and basically started playing basketball. So high school, man, your 9th grade, your coach G
thing,
man. So I came in latter part of 9th grade. I missed the basketball, but when y'all played, how did that 9th grade season go? And just you maturing as a player, not really being able to play as much in your middle school, and then basically getting playing time and excelling in your freshman year in high school.
Man, I'm gonna say it wasn't a hard transition because 8th grade I didn't play. I wasn't too skilled, but I didn't play because of favoritism. But I knew I could play because I played against bigger guys in the neighborhood that was high school standouts, and so it's just the ability of being coached. 9th grade, when I got to 9th grade, I had never really been coached before. So that experience alone was a little different for me, but it was enjoyable, man. I had fun in 9th grade, playing behind one of the best coaches in Greenwood.
Yeah, that I agree with. So 9th grade, basically get your feet wet, I guess you could say, your 9th grade.
Right.
Sophomore year, man, would you say that was playing with Ralph and playing with Mario Pope, Gabe, Booney, and all those guys? Would you say that was like the point of your career where you could say I could play with these, well, like I'm here, you know what I'm saying, in a sense?
To be honest, Jatred, man, it wasn't that, because I had already been playing against them same guys in the neighborhood.
Right.
Rap from the neighborhood, Gabe from the neighborhood,
Booney.
Tavares, Booney from the neighborhood. Mario used to come, sporadically.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too different. It was the how can I say it? Being able to fit with that crew as one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
one
saying?
common goal.
Yeah. So being able to fit in with that goal that they had was an experience, because I played against them. I talked trash with man, And plus I was growing, so them guys I watched when they was sophomores, I was in elementary or middle school, so I watched them. So when I got the chance to organize it up with them,
let them know I'm here.
I was peaking at that moment too.
Yeah.
So listen, man. But the bottom was a little bit harder than we doing this pod now.
Yeah, then like you said, it's organized, and in the park it's freelance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it's organized, you got the whistle, you got them refs.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's fit.
Right.
Who fit.
Right.
So,
You can't. You gotta be able to defend people like that. You know, in the park, you can foul them all day. They cool with it because they know
it's just
trying
to
hurt them.
Yeah.
But when I got in that gym with a man behind Coach Cleo Lemon, rest in peace. It was slightly different, man. You got to guard them guys, man.
Yeah.
And that wasn't an easy task, I can tell you that.
And you got to guard without fouling.
Listen.
Yeah. Junior year, man. Would you say first off? Would you say junior year was your breakout year?
I would say that, but I'm gonna tell you what I had to deal with my junior year. That was the last year we had Coach Lemon as a coach my junior year, and I wasn't a starter. I wasn't a starter my junior year. I came off the bench, but I was producing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come off the bench for Coach Lemon gonna produce.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna play it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a breakout year, but it started slowly. You know what I'm saying? What I produced coming off the bench was a larger portion of what I produced playing as a starter.
Mm-hmm.
I still contributed more, but it was a slow process, and it came through. Honestly, I think it came through Mike Archie.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say something to Coach Lemon myself, but you know, a man of that stature, you know, what can I say that he on already? What he doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
So it took Mike to say something to him, like, you know, if we get him to, come off the whistle, the first whistle, when the game can go, we're in a better situation. So that's how it worked out. That's how I ended up being a starter my junior year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So going into your senior year, man, you lose your father. What was your mental going into your senior year, man? Last year in high school, we all trying to do good. We all trying to get to this college level and all that type. But to lose your father, what was the mental going into your senior year?
I lost him. I ain't gonna lie. I still get a little emotional about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I lost him. He died in September. School was really just getting started.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, man. I wasn't supposed to finish. When I lost him, I missed so many days of school. Could nobody tell me that, man. Go to school, I ain't want to hear it. Listen, man. When you lose something you need, it's hard to come together and just move on.
Yeah. Brush it away like,
Come on, man.
It's like a stain.
And I was already urging for it. Mm-hmm. I was looking for it on a constant basis. You know what I'm saying? So I needed it. So when I lost it, what school? Greenwood High? What basketball? Them guys? Come on, man. Give me what I needed. That's what I need. So I ain't take it too well. Greenwood High stood by me. Like I said, I missed so many days I wasn't supposed to pass. 25 days out of the school year. Who graduates with? Listen, man, you dropped out before the second part of the year. But I pulled it together, man. There's a couple people to think of that, but
senior year, man, we rocked out. We Coach Lemon's gone. We was kind of expecting G to be our head coach, and we got introduced to Rodney Majors.
That'd be great, man. But,
yeah.
Hey, boy.
Got to have that savage. So we all didn't like it. We had our nice about it or whatever as a group collectively. But it's our last year. Ain't nothing we can do.
Right.
So, senior year, man. How did you feel your senior year went? And of course, I played with you. Of course, we lost to Grenada the first round of the district tournament. Your thoughts on your senior year first, collectively, and our last game as Greenwood High Bulldogs?
Man, honestly, I was looking forward to getting further in that playoff than we did. I think the whole town was looking for us to go a little further than we did. Because we clicked so good. We lost some games, we won some games, but we clicked so good as a team. When the playoff came and against that team, we knew what was coming against. We knew what we had to do, but by our surprise, what I'm saying, that last game turned out a lot worse personally than I thought it should have. They got scorched us. I can't remember. I don't remember too many people's names. I can't remember his name, man, but
I don't remember his name, but I remember what he did.
8, 9 threes on us first half.
Man.
And we couldn't shake it. As a team, we couldn't shake it. Still some players playing good, playing hard, but when you got somebody that, the first 3 games that you play on don't make no threes, then coming to the playoff game, he the only one carrying his team. Man, it hurt, man.
He wasn't even on the scouting report.
Even your whole high school career, man. Right. On a note like that.
Yeah, that was tough, man.
Yeah, man. Then being from the neighborhood I was from, you get talked about when you get to the house. Y'all got one player y'all can't stop. Listen, man. The person that have their night is their night. they shoot it from the parking lot.
Man, it was his night. So our senior year in, man, you got first team Commonwealth that year, right?
Yeah.
And I think MVP that year at the banquet, offensive player of the year type thing. Our lead scorer. College time. Did you play in the Mississippi Alabama game? Basketball? Did you play in that?
No, they didn't have that.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I didn't play in it though, but I'm not sure if they had it during the time or not.
Okay. College time, man. Of course, we talked about it earlier. We had too much videotape for scouts, so they just had to really come to the game. But what were some colleges that you heard or even received letters that was looking at you?
Moorhead, Mississippi Delta Community College, Clarksdale, Cahoma Community College. Man, to be honest, that might have been it.
It wasn't no SWACs like Valley, Jackson State.
Believe it or not, I actually, man, it was one game we had an awesome night. We had the crowd pumping, and I think somebody threw me a long pass, man. I ended up catching it with one hand and dunking it. And Valley football coach was there. I ain't gonna lie. Valley football coach, and Coach Lindy introduced me to him.
Yeah.
Not saying that was an offer, but
that
was a look.
Yeah.
But
if he could do that on the court.
It wasn't basketball related. Yeah. So, but that was the only swag look I had got. So, and I didn't have the grades, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's why community college was more interested in me.
Yeah. So we're gonna rewind back a little bit. I missed that just when you just thought about that. You played football in high school.
I played.
Was your junior year?
Played a year and a half. I played half the year of my sophomore year, and I played my junior year.
Okay. Yeah, I knew you. I thought about that when you were talking about the long pass. I remember you played football. So You end up going to Mississippi Delta Community College, and you meet Dougal Thomas. Old Dougal.
Well, let me stop because he wasn't the coach that.
Yeah. So what was that? What was
Can't remember. I want to say that man went to Delta State, man.
So okay.
He might have not been there when by the time you got there.
Yeah.
I think he left Morehead for Delta State.
And then Dougal came from Delta State and went to Morehead.
Dougal came from Delta State?
Yeah, Dougal from Delta State.
That's news to me.
Yeah, Dougal from Delta State.
Okay. But he wasn't the guy that recruited me.
Okay.
He wasn't. That other guy that put me on the, what you call it, man? It's a
protective list.
Protective list.
Yeah, you protected.
Yeah, so
I
couldn't sign to no other community college until I get released from them.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get released because the coach that
Coach
put
Washington,
me on it,
Oklahoma, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the coach I ended up playing for was Dougal.
Okay, yeah. Dougal Thomas, man.
Dougal Thomas.
So our freshman year, man, we had a good squad, deep squad. People, you started, of course. How we played Pearl River. We was up at halftime. I think we win. We go to the championship game. Our second half, we didn't do well. What you think went wrong the second half of that game, Pearl River, if you can remember?
From my standpoint, it was selfishness, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a bunch of great players on that team. That's right. You know it. Mm-hmm. But we also had a bunch of players like get their own too when it came down to it. Yeah. So I'm gonna say it like this: we had a player that caught fire that first half. He was giving us the buckets we needed. That second half, other players that wasn't getting them first half buckets felt it was their time. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out well for us, man. You know, if we were stuck to our game plan, you know, I think we would have won a little something. Yeah. We had size. It was loaded. It was loaded from
about 10, 11 deep on that game.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 9, 10 players was loaded.
Yeah, I think back at this sometimes. It's like, man, we could have won the championship, but
that's how it went. That's how it went for me. That's how I think it went. Yeah. Somebody else might think differently, but we had players that was 14, 15 point averages. Mm-hmm. That didn't have but a few points that first half. Mm-hmm. But we had a player that gets his average as 14, 15, 16 point. Had them points in that first half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So his game was going great, which was win, man.
Yeah, by any means.
I don't care if you score 100, you score 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get that W.
I'm good to go.
Hey, I'm sleeping good that night. We can get these bag lunches.
Sack lunches.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Go on to the house, man.
Gotta get that sack lunch.
Yeah.
That dried chicken sandwich.
You better believe it.
So we lose to Pearl River. Sophomore year, man, we do pretty good. Make it to the tournament. We play Jones. We play old Tim Broomfield. He was about 6'7". I mean, he can shoot the three. He can go to the hole. Thoughts on that game, if you can remember? We were making a comeback, but we ended up. What's your thought on that game, Jones?
I honestly don't remember that team, man.
Yeah.
To look back on what we had,
mm-hmm.
we had size. We had our guard position pretty locked in. Mm-hmm. As a team, I think we didn't click as good as we clicked that freshman year as a team. We had more maturity on that freshman team too. Cause some of the guys. Yeah, like 22, 23.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We 18 or 17, 18. So,
senior leadership, sophomore leadership.
Yeah, I don't think we clicked as good as we did that freshman year.
We started 2 freshmen that year.
Yeah.
Dustin and Tim started. 1 and 2.
And we had another guard too. I ain't gonna call him a name.
Right.
Out here, but that guard was good. God was good. Now he felt like he needed a little more playing time than he was getting. So, you know, with all that going on, man, and like I said, I don't remember that game too well, but as a team, I don't think we was as solid playing as we should have been. Yeah. I know we wasn't, because I ended up getting into it with one of the footers we had. So
Yeah.
I know we wasn't as tight as we should have been. So.
Definitely. So you go to, so after Mississippi Delta, we do our 2 years in Mississippi Delta, or you do your 2 years at Mississippi Delta. Where'd you initially go at first?
Initially, I went to Southern Poly in Georgia. And I'm going to tell you how I got there, but I am going to say that toward the end of that sophomore year at Mississippi Delta, I was starting to get a little recruitment from Valley. For the simple fact, we had Mike over there. You know what I'm saying? So I think, shout out to Mike. If you did bring him, I appreciate it. But I don't think they recruited me good enough, hard enough for me to just be 10 minutes up the road from them.
They could have did that out of high school.
Yeah, they could have been anything they wanted to. I don't care if you're an assistant coach or a bag boy.
Yeah.
You know, send somebody. You know, just so I can shake hands with them. Let me know y'all interested. But anyway, I did go to Southern Poly, which was in Marietta, Georgia. And how I got there, that wasn't your next question, was it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Don't get ahead of myself.
Yeah, don't worry. Hey, go ahead.
But it happened, we played, Trey, I don't even remember that team name.
Was it Southwest?
I don't know, but they had a bad guard that was about 6 feet tall. I can't think of his name. Man, my memory terrible. But anyway, that coach was recruiting him. He was recruiting him. I don't be knowing who at the game. I don't know nobody say nothing. So we out there getting busy, and I think I had a great game that game. I ended up talking to the head. Matter of fact, it was the head coach that was there. Ended up talking to him. He was like, "Man, we're here to recruit this guy, you know, but we like what we saw in you." So I'm like, I don't know, we exchanged information or whatever. But believe it or not, I think I saw that coach 3 more times. The head coach 3 more times before I decided to go to that school. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot more than I saw Valley.
And they right up the street
in Georgia, man.
Yeah. And he come down in Valley right there, 10 minutes down.
They might wasn't good enough for Valley. You know, I don't knock them for that or nothing, but you know, I seen Valley squad at the time too, and I think
you could have needed
I could have ran with Mike a couple more years now.
No, that's right.
Tell you now, I know we could have did.
Wing to wing.
No, we got that chemistry already.
Yeah, Mike going down left wing, you going down right wing.
Believe it. It's gonna be a show too.
Damn right.
You gonna get dunked on, you gonna get ran over.
1 or 2.
Or both.
Alright. So you do your year at Southern Poly, but you don't stay for your last year. You go to Lee. How you end up going to Lee University?
Guidance, man. I wasn't focused. You know, I left Poly before the school year was even over with. Let me tell you this, man. Every year I lost, like I said, I lost my dad my senior year. Before that, like I said, Coach Lemon decided not to coach that senior year. Coach Lemon didn't coach that senior year. I lost my daddy that senior year. The guy that recruited me from Mohead, he was gone. After that first year at Poly, that coach left. So I don't know. Am I running these people off? Nobody want to coach Modie past 2 years. What's going on, man?
Catching out, yeah. You deal with them.
Listen, man. I didn't have nobody talking to me. I was out there just living, man. You know what I'm saying? I did enough to keep me on the team out there. I ain't know nothing about Georgia. You know, I wasn't legally old to be in Georgia just yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I left, and you might not know, but after that junior year at Pilot, I didn't play it next year.
Okay.
I didn't play at Lee till the year after that. Because I was at Valley taking classes after Pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like that. I left, man. I was like, it's tough. Tough, man. You doing what some people you know ain't doing. They can't tell you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They can't guide you, like, straighten your focus up.
Right.
Go to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? You wake up on time in the morning. I ain't have all that, man. So I was a little off track. So it took a while to get it back, but that's how I ended up at Lee from what I did at Poly.
Okay.
Because them schools probably just an hour apart.
Okay, then.
Hour and a half. They ain't too far. Because we played Lee. We played Lee. And my junior year at Poly, we had one of them 10th grade teams.
Yeah.
Listen.
Getting it in.
Our tallest player was 6'6". He might have been 6'7". He wasn't starter though. Yep, he from Minnesota. Like I said, we had one of them 10th grade team was a running gun.
Yeah.
We had a point guard. Shout out to my roommate Chris. If you would have seen me, we was heavy on them weights. We ain't play about them workout, boy.
Yeah.
Man, Chris was 6'3", or solid 200, 190 maybe. But that boy was animal, man. He wasn't fast, but he was one of them.
Yeah.
Get to that spot, and you ain't finna change. You ain't finna make me change direction.
Right.
Cause
you finna take this.
Cause this body is serious.
Yeah. Baron Davis type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had two guard kind of played point sometime. Lamar. And Lamar was the real deal, man.
Y'all had a squad.
Man, Lamar was small, man. He was shorter than Bam Bam.
Yeah.
But he was that freak athlete.
Okay.
Break it down. He was fast. Shoot it from anywhere on the floor. And get past you. And if you get past you and that flow spread, boom, in it, 2 hands. He was a freak athlete, man. A little funny dude. He was funny. He knew how to dance and everything.
Acting a fool. Yeah.
Boy, we had it, man.
Yeah.
Another forward / center we had was New York. He was another dude that was heavy on them weights. So. And man, we ran it, man. We was like 30-1. Best record the school ever had.
Man.
Serious, man. Tell you now.
So did they have a tournament and stuff, all that stuff? Like how
Yeah. We made it can't remember how far we made it, man, but size ended up killing us.
Okay.
Like I said, our tallest player was 6'6". He wasn't even starting. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ate, man. They was deeper than we were.
Right.
You know, so I ain't gonna say people that we had didn't show up to play.
They showed up more. Yeah.
There's gonna be some better teams out there. You gotta be prepared to play, baby.
So you go to Lee University. You sit out a year, then you go to Lee University. How did your because I remember when you I think we talked and you said you was going to Lee. I'm like, what the hell Lee at? You know what I'm saying? But you go there, you shine, you do your thing. How was your experience? I'm not gonna talk about the year or whatever. How was your experience at Lee? Just your growth.
It was different. Lee was like one of those Christian schools, NAIA. And they went about everything different. Like, you know, Lee was kind of known for that choir.
Okay.
You know, they had them choir contests, and that was what they were known for at first. They had a bad soccer team too.
Okay.
But that experience, it was different, man. The people in that town was different. They were mad friendly. But I didn't have a problem adjusting or anything, you know, because I kind of kept to myself. I'm gonna tell you how I got to leave.
Yeah.
Like I said, I knew the school because we played them from Poly. But when the coach contacted me, he was like, "Hey, you got another year of eligibility." So I was like, "Yeah." He was like come down for a tryout. I said, "Oh, one man, totally out of shape.
Yeah.
I ain't did no real ball playing."
You just playing in Valley little here and there.
Yeah, invented a little sweat. What they call it? A little hot box.
Hot box, yeah.
Man, when I could, because I ain't really had no transportation like that. But he hit me up, man, and he was like, listen, bring you 2 days worth of clothes. He said, for the 2 days that you're gonna try, he said, cause we not. He said, cause we don't like what we see, then you're not staying. He made it simple as that. And I went down there with 2 days worth of clothes, man. Hey, listen, out of shape like crazy. But for that team, it only took a few good moments. I ain't have to go down there and be, you know,
what you
senior year mode there.
Yeah.
Because I ran up down that court with his old players that he had the year before. I had already played against them guys, so I knew what they was capable of. So it only took a few good moments to see that I still had some of what I used to have. That's all they took. Through a 2-day try, I was worried, but I wasn't worried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still had it, but it'll take a couple runs around the track to get back to where it used to be.
Get your wind back.
Yeah. But man, he gave me that tryout, man. Kind of impressed him the first day. Just went through the motion the second day, and I think I had a week or two before school got ready to get started. So I had to get on back to the house, pack what I could, and I came on back, man.
Okay. And then, as the year go on and stuff, you end up at.
I came on back, man. And yeah, that year goes on, and we actually made it to the national tournament that year. And I seen them teams that we was going up against, man. I knew what was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Seen the writing in the sand.
Yeah, man. It was an emotional moment because I knew the end was soon. I just had to produce, you know, for
give some hope.
Give my team everything I got, man. You know, because when we got to that national tournament, man, I seen some players that we had some national tournament ready players on our team. You know, but the other teams had national players that were ready also.
Yeah.
So they didn't give no mercy on our guards. We had a guard that didn't start much. That actually, he kind of a street ball player. Came in at 8.
Okay.
It's hard to check them street ball players sometimes, man.
Herking, jerking, left, right.
Yeah, you can know where they going and still can't be there soon enough. And we 8, man, but we got put out for a round.
Yeah. Remember the team? Remember the team?
I don't.
Okay, so you finish up at Lee, man. Did you go straight to overseas, or so how did that process end up going to you overseas?
Man, I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up?
What did I get nominated as in Who's Who at Greenwood High? Most likely to.
I can't remember. Dog.
Yeah, now interview on you now.
Yeah. Hold on. Most likely. I can't even remember. You even got me stumped. Most likely just man. So you said most likely to be a globe trotter.
Most likely to be a globe trotter, man.
So that's what you went?
No, that's what I wish I would have went, man. They used to cut the globe trotter check.
Yeah.
Don't get twisted. This guy was making some money over there.
Yeah.
But I went with the Great Value team. The Harlem Ambassadors. I think they might have came to Greenwood.
Yeah, wasn't they like an AB? Was it an ABA team? Or was they still doing the same thing?
It was exactly like the Globe Trotter.
Okay, they just
but
was
their
a lower
budget
level.
was bigger. Yeah, man, it was exactly like they used to do the same tricks and everything.
Oh, okay.
But I ended up with them, man, and travel. I traveled state to state with them for. I think we even went to Japan one time.
Oh, okay.
We went to Japan, Guam. I think it's an island outside Guam, like Micronesia or something like that. Yeah, it was a third world country. Man, we went there and man, we had a good time, man, just performing and going on.
Okay.
Yep.
And then how many years you did that?
I did it 1 year.
1 year.
1 year, yeah.
And then you.
Then I went overseas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you end up? How did that overseas process go? You give it the age and all that.
Man, how I get that that first kid. Slim, 2000. I think that was 2008, man. 2008. Slim called me and called me to come to Dubai. And I was in a hurry. I ain't had no passport, man. I ain't never been on a flight like that or nothing, man.
Yeah.
Yes, I had Japan. So I had a passport. I had got it for that. But Slim called me to come over to Dubai and play a little ball. And I hooked up with an agent over there.
Okay.
So he was able to give me that Germany contact. So that's how that happened.
And they started that process.
Yeah, that's how that happened.
So what's the first when you played? Well, of course, your first year over there. Where did you go?
Man, a small town called Itzehoe.
It's a running joke, huh? You going into?
Yes, right. And it's closer to that Denmark border. So it was real southern Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to Itzehoe.
I go to Itzehoe.
So, but in the midst of it, you playing overseas and stuff like that, you come back to Greenwood and you do a camp. You got the news came by and interviewed you and stuff like that. How did that feel, man? Just giving back to the community that you grew up with at the Reg, where we played ball. How did that feel?
Man, it felt like everything that should have been done when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's old. It's old to them younger kids in the community, because it doesn't matter how many of them you touch, as long as you touch them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the least I could do. Just to give them kids a vision, like, you know, this guy did it. Yeah. And he definitely wasn't one of the greatest to do that out of that neighborhood he came from. So he did it. You know, give us a vision that we can do it. You know, so that's the only thing I was trying to do.
I mean, you succeeded, because I don't think we had. I know we had some football people do it, but I don't think at that time we had anybody that played basketball to do it. I think he was probably one of the first ones to
Second.
Who did it? Slam.
Slam.
Okay.
Slam.
Slam. Okay.
Slam was doing hard too, like.
Okay.
Yeah, bigger scale.
Okay. So did you? So you only did it that one time, or did you do it a couple times after that?
As far as
just the camp wise at the Reg.
Just that one time.
I know you work with. Yeah. I know you work with kids. I'm saying just that camp wise.
And it wasn't really a vision of mine. It was a vision of Angelique.
Okay.
Angelique Stanley. Shout out Angelique. She don't get enough credit for what she do in the community.
Yeah,
but it was her vision to get out there and touch them kids. So,
and you just was like, let me help in.
And she good people. So, you know, a good person call you to do something that's needed in the community. Get to do, man. You see her?
Right.
Of course I do.
Right, definitely. So you still playing overseas? How many years did you play overseas?
I played 4 years.
4 years.
Played 4 years. Yeah.
What are all the places? Was it always just that one place?
It was always Germany.
Okay.
It was
different spots.
Yeah, it was different teams. I played 4.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it was different teams. I started in Itzehoe for a year. Then I went to a town not too far from there, about an hour called Stade. Stade was more closer to a bigger city that people might know as Hamburg, Germany.
Okay.
So, and I played over there for 2 years, which I had the opportunity to play more years for them, but at the level that I was playing ball and some of them guys, I felt like I needed to advance a little higher. So I chose a different team, different league.
Okay. Got 3 more questions and we'll wrap it up. What made you say that you was done? What made you just like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop playing ball?
Man, it was a couple situations. It was money for one. You know, the money wasn't increasing for me as I wanted it to. And at the time, it was 2013. My son was born January 2013. So it was like, either I keep making this little money, be gone from my newborn for 8 months out the year, and this ain't no go for a month, you better come home for a weekend or something. This just got to be gone. So I had to make a decision and keep making this money over here, be gone from your son, or come home and see about your family.
Right.
See about your family, and you can make basically more, to be honest, because I wasn't really getting a huge check over there.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was the money and the fact that I had my first kid, man. Shout out to Junior.
Junior. So you were saying the reason you decided not to continue to play basketball overseas was your son was born. So moving along, June 18th, man, 2020. Tough day for you. You lose your brother, Freddie Hill Jr. How did that impact you also? You know, you're not playing Baltimore, you know, just working and being a family man, and then this happens. So how did that affect you at that time?
It was heartbreaking, man. Deaths like that, you don't see them coming. You don't expect it. You know, Freddie was a town favorite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He moved at his own pace. The boy was lovable. He had a smile to die for. It was real unexpected. And I used to tell him all the time, listen, man, don't wait. If you're not feeling good, don't wait until you feel worse. You know, so that's the same situation when he had with his leg. You know, he used to tell me about the pain and everything. I said, because he used to call him at work. He used to Coca-Cola. He was driving the forklift on the phone. Man, Fred, you ain't feeling good, man. Go home. Go home, man. You gotta go to the doctor, man. You know what I'm saying? And the leg situation I had, I sure enough got on him bad about that. I told him, stop waiting till it gets worse, brother. It hurt me, man. It still hurt me to this day. You know, just somebody you talk to every other day, and you got that person to talk to no more. So I already knew when it happened that it's gonna hurt a lot of people. A lot of people that really matter to me more than I did.
Yeah, definitely, truly miss. Life of the party, as they say, man. It kept you laughing and everything, man. So definitely miss it. Marriage life, man. How many years you been married?
Man, I've been married. Ain't too many years to count, man. 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, the only way it helped me remember that date is, man, I got married over 06, 07, 08.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you do 16 years, man.
Yeah, 16 years.
16 years.
high school sweetheart. You'll say that's your high school sweetheart.
I was her high school.
Okay. Let's get that correct. Yeah. Let's get that correct. I'm sure she'll have something to say about that when she see it. You were in high school. You were together. You go off to college, and you separate a little bit, but always stayed in contact. And then you get back together. How was that? Because a lot of people don't do that. They don't be together and then they separate, and then somebody may find somebody, and they never end up coming back together. How did that end up happening? Was y'all just stay in contact all the time?
It's like when it don't end up coming back together, it's the reason why it don't end up coming back together. You know what I'm saying? You can date somebody 10 years. It all depends on how you break it off. You break it off on the sour note, y'all ain't coming back together.
Right.
You don't want that no more.
Right.
That's not how we ended things, man. I don't even recall what happened. We just ended up breaking up or whatever. But we kept in contact no matter where I went, which I switched schools a couple of times, but she stayed in the same school. We kept in contact. So it's like with that one person, you know what I'm saying? You know who you're gonna marry. Yeah, ain't no secret, man. Yeah. But once I knew, I got that ring with that refund in school. Refund. And I held on to it till I got back to GREENWOOD. And she probably still in Arkansas. And we both ended up being at home, and I popped the question on.
Where was y'all? Your mom house?
It was at our sister house.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at our sister house when I found that question.
You got down on one knee?
2 knees, I don't know. I don't know. Might be laying down on that wood.
Hey,
it wasn't how they do it now.
It wasn't traditional.
I might have been sleeping in the room. Let me go and get this out the way.
Either way it goes, she said yes, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, so that's how it went.
That's how it went. Fatherhood, man. You have a son that's 12, 11, and a daughter that's 8.
7.
7, okay. How has fatherhood, man, made you look at different in life? Yeah.
It for one, it gives you the inspiration to go harder, man. Cause everything is expensive now, and you want your kids to have what you want them to have. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's expensive or you make sure you got that money for it. But as far as life, having kids make you a little softer, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. And then you constantly think about what ifs. What ifs, man? What if this happened? What if that happened? There's always a what if until it's not. You know, so it makes you focus a little more. It makes you respect the way your older siblings treated you. You know, I got a boy and a girl, man. They knuckle up every chance they get.
Yeah. But they take up for each other.
Yeah, they better, man.
Yeah.
They better. I'm still one of them. I put that leather on you kind of dad.
Yeah.
Man, get it together. I got something to get you together.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta do it these days.
That's my mama, man. My mama don't believe I whoop them kids. I tell them kids ass up.
Man, and want somebody to say something
about mine.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so I got a couple rapid up questions, man. We'll call it first things that come to your mind when you hear these names of places. Rodney Majors.
Hey, boy. Rodney Majors, man. Yeah. He gave us the year he can give us. That's it, man.
Coach Thomas. Coach Dougal Thomas.
Coach Dougal Thomas. What's it about Dougal?
Yeah. Dougal. There we go.
Dougal did show me a moment where I kind of disliked him.
Yeah.
When we was on our way back to practice, you caught that flat.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. He
Practice
would
like,
let you, yeah.
And he acted like he wanted us to rush so bad to get ready for practice. Man, you ain't checked on us the whole time on the side of the dog road, man. Out here in the middle of Mohead somewhere.
Right.
Man, I don't respect you for that, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Check on your play up, man.
Man, I definitely remember that. Coach Lemon.
Oh, greatest ever do it, man. Much respect to Coach Lemon and his family.
Toughest player you ever had to guard?
What high school? What we talking about?
It's just at any time, just somebody just kind of was like, dang, I can't figure this dude out. It could have been high school, could have been overseas, college.
Man, that player I was telling you about earlier, man. I wish I knew his name right now, but
The Daniel?
no, not Daniel. It's the other.
Oh, okay.
The other cat. But Daniel was one of them too.
Yeah.
Look at the fact 6'8", you got a pro body, man. You bleed ready. So Daniel Thies.
Yeah, I think it's
or something like
Daniel
that.
Tice, yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah. Okay, I get these questions and people be like, man, some of them answer some of them don't. Top 5 hoopers to come out of Greenwood.
Greenwood.
Just no order, just top of the dome.
For me, T. Adams, Mike Archie, myself, Slim,
That's folk.
folk. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what that feel.
You got Red, you got Ralph, you got folks from Elsie, Brandon Dave, you got folks from the Flow,
Man,
Cheesy, folks like that.
South Parkway. What Buck real name?
Oh, Book, yeah, I know you're talking from Elsie. Book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
It's
his
one
name.
from Greenwood that watches the interview. They know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, Buck.
South Parkway, man. Much respect.
Book. Do you still play ball now?
Man, every now and again, man, I have to show my son I still got it, man. I said I was going to get back in some shape because Texas got these 40 and over leagues, and
Okay.
I got the drive mentally.
Yeah. You know where this going.
Mentally, but yeah, that body might think a little different if I go too hard.
A little rejection from
Man.
biggest motivation in your life now?
Family. That drive, that family it gives you a different drive.
Great. Best advice a coach ever gave you?
Best advice a coach ever gave me. Just to play hard, man. Like I said, I lost all the coaches that, that I thought really mattered. But just play hard, I guess. As they coach me.
Biggest obstacle that you've overcome so far in your life?
Losing to being I needed. I said, I ain't said this early in the interview, but February that same year that I lost my dad, in September I lost my granddaddy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that same year I lost
That's
my
your
granddaddy
dad's
and my
mom
dad.
or your mom's dad?
My
I mean, your
mom.
dad's dad or your mom's dad?
My mom's dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so I lost that dad I had. I lost my dad I had. Yeah, so
Two important being in your life. Last question I ask people, man. Would you change anything about your journey?
I would change the way I work towards that basketball journey. Playing, we didn't have people saying that you small. I played power forward, man. I'm gonna say it's on camera.
Yeah.
I'm 6'2". You go back to anything on paper, I'm 6'4".
Yeah. Any booklets, any brochures.
Nothing less. I'm 6'4", solid.
Yeah.
I'm 6'2" in real life, man. I was 6'2" then, I'm 6'2" now. Hey, but I switch it up, and I spread my game out a little more. You know, like I said, I ain't had nobody tell me I need to spread my game. I need to shoot more threes, because I was good enough for where I was at. Yeah, I could shoot a little mid-range. I could take it down low. I was fast enough to get past the bigger opponent. That was good enough for Greenwood, and I guess these schools I went to also. So, but when I got the pros, I was like, even when I played against the pro guys here, I ain't no 6'2" power forward playing around here. Man, you for 6'2" point guard, 6'3" point forward.
Yeah, like 6'8", 6'9".
You gotta believe it.
And wide, and
yeah, so
fast too.
I would have changed my game up earlier. Like I just said, I'd have shot more threes, definitely. And the handles would have came with that everyday workout. Yeah. That's the only thing I would have changed, I trade. We'd be the same in the NBA if I did that, man.
Man, real talk.
Tell you not, because you ain't finna outwork me.
No.
Nah, you ain't finna do that. You might be more skilled than me, but yeah.
No, that motor was there.
Yeah.
That motor was there. What you say, he ran from Prefview to work?
Yeah. Believe that now.
Yeah,
That's
so,
documented.
Yeah.
Ran from Crestview, West Side, GP, whatever you want to call it, all the way to the Civic Center. Like I said, it was real. I ain't had no ride back.
So you got to get that over.
And it was fun, because I used to run through all the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Sometimes I leave GP, I go straight down Mac line, and I hit Johnson Street and run all the way down. And on the way back, I might come back through Mac line and hit that little corner of Brawls.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You didn't have no problem, man. That was just back then, though. Gotta love them days.
Oh, yeah, them back then days, yeah. Modie, I appreciate you, man. Jumping on. My brother. It's all love. You know we rock, man, to the beginning. And always gonna rock to the end, man. So I appreciate you, bro.
Man, you my big son, my dog, man.
Yes, man. Big power forward,
hey,
man.
listen,
6'2".
Before you cut the camera, I need these folks to know, man, you ain't have nothing to drink. I'm sitting here, we're gonna be in the dry mouth. Man, help me about the water, man.
I came to your state, man. So I'm here. I'm in Texas, man. So I came to drop down, but I appreciate
Yeah, I guess that was enough.
Yeah. I give you one of these $2 bottle of water, man. All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Hey, bro.
Run your mouth, spit your game, talk that talk, say that name, keep it real, cause I'ma do the same. It's time to spit your game, time to spit your game. My whole vibe on go mode. We in the section going loco. I got it jumping like a pogo. You in my frame like a photo. Going against me, that's a no-no. Every day I got a new show. Cause when I'm outside turning up, I'm going live on my GoPro. I'm spitting gang like an OG. Ballin' out like Ginobili. RP to Kobe.